You got Fineo. I'm at the Women's Expo of Atlanta, and we about to give y'all a tour, go interview some people, and let's see what happens. So you have Fineo, and who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
I'm Angela.
I'm Russell Wiggins.
And can y'all tell me a little bit about y'all brand?
Sure. So we are a coffee company. We actually are partnered with the actress, entertainer Kim Fields, the phenomenal Kim Fields. We serve our specialties are coffee, but we do serve teas. We have a facial product that is coffee based, and we have our rubs that are the barbecue rubs that are coffee based rubs as well. And Russell actually was one of the founders in the company with along with Kim, so they came together and decided, and I'm sure he'll share his story with you, but they came together and they decided to create the company, and then they brought me on a little later to help boost and enhance.
Well, she said most everything, but like I said, we roast bag and tag, as what I like to say. We're a local black-owned company here in Atlanta, and we're and get our things imported from Africa and South America.
And what are y'all inspiration behind all of this?
A better cup of coffee, brother.
For me, it's just growing up as a young girl. I always saw my grandparents drink coffee. That's how they started their day. And so for me, the flavor of the coffee in the mornings, it's just the jump start of my day. And I actually am a coffee drinker. I'm one that drinks it every day. I absolutely love it. So it's just really a great, like he says, a better cup of coffee.
And where can the people find you all at?
You can find us online at signatureblends.kf.com, or if they're in the local area, they can stop by any of the universities at Mike's Morehouse and Spelman and try a cup of coffee. But if they're at Microsoft, they can do it as there too. We supply all of them.
Anything else to say on that?
Hey, we love for you guys to try us. We're available online, as Russell said. So it doesn't matter if you're local or if you're somewhere else. We'd love to have you as a customer.
Thank y'all for your time. So you have Fineo, and who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Hi there, I am Onika with Merkaba House Wellness.
Love it. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yes, so I am a shaman priestess where December of 2022 I started my own supplement line because through supplements I was able to drop 45 pounds in 2 months. So I went from weighing 266 pounds to now 221 pounds. Yeah.
So the gummy you gave me earlier, which one is that?
So the gummy that I gave you earlier, that is the Archil Bee ashwagandha gummy. So this helps with stress reduction. Also, it reduces anxiety, and it really helps you mellow out. We also found if you take it at nighttime, it really helps you go to sleep, like really drop into that delta state quickly.
What's the inspiration behind all of this? I know you said the weight, but is there something else?
So the weight loss was the first thing because everybody was like, "Oh my God, Onika, what are you doing? What are you doing to lose this weight?" And so I was like, okay, I'm taking this supplement, that supplement, that supplement. I'm telling them like 30 different supplements. And somebody literally was like, girl, would you just make it so I can just get it from you? And I was like, why don't I just do that? So what I then started doing, I started researching FDA approved manufacturing companies. And I found one that really meshed with my same ideologies as far as product ingredients. And I was letting them know the things that I use to lose weight. And they were able to match that in most of their products. So that's how it was born.
And where can the people find you at?
So you all can purchase this at merkabahouse.net. That's MERKABAHOUSE.net. And also my Instagram is shop Merkaba House, and my personal one is Merkaba House. So just MERKABAHOUSE.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Oh, did you? Is this something you bought at the store, like for your face, or is it? Oh, really? Well, I got one. If you're looking for one that you will love, that'll make you even more handsome than you already are, if that's possible.
Maybe next time. Right now, we just kind of like doing our media productions right now.
Oh, definitely.
But I can get all your information, and I promise we can collab with you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Well, this is my.
What's up, big dog? So this,
Yeah.
so this is
Here's my.
stuff right here.
Yeah, this all mine. This half is mine, and this half is hers. Yes.
You want to talk to me about it? About the facial cleanse?
Yes, I would. Absolutely. Give it to you.
So you have Faneo, and who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
My name's Vanetta Williams, founder and CEO of Vanetta Cosmetics.
Nice to meet you. So
Nice to meet
you stopped me and asked me what facial cleanse do I use. I didn't really have an answer for it. So can you tell me which facial cleanse should I be interested in?
You should be interested. This is my bar. It's called the Truth Bar. But this bar right here is a glycerin and shea butter based bar. It's got a layer of sulfur, it's got a little bit of salicylic acid, and it gives your skin a nice clean without stripping it, and it also polishes.
Wow.
Yeah. And the thing is, with the skincare routine, the first thing you always do is wash your face.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So what you do on that first step is what can make a difference for the whole routine.
So what inspired you to create this for people?
I do a lot of corrective skincare, and I wanted a product that was easy to use. I have a whole line, but this by far is my best seller. I have a whole line of products, but this one right here does everything for oily skin, dry skin, flaky skin, discoloration, you name it. It's just a great cleanser. Yep.
And where can the people find you at?
The people can find me at Vanetta Cosmetics, VONETTA Cosmetics.com. You can also find me at Vanetta Cosmetics on Instagram. It's Vanetta_Cosmetics on Instagram. And I also have a store here in Atlanta.
Awesome. Okay.
Yep.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
So we have Faneo, and who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Diamond.
Nice to meet you, Diamond. Can you tell me, why the game chose me official podcast?
Well, I have a podcast that I do in the strip club. Like it's the only podcast that has to be done in the strip club. And I interview A-list celebrities. I interview Black China, Trina, Trick Daddy, Gary Owens, and Ball Grease.
Let's go on.
This goes on.
So, like, what's the inspiration behind doing that?
I used to dance. So like I give other women, you know what I'm saying, opportunities and empowerment and give them game, so they can understand like it's okay to dance, but make something out of it. Get a great outcome, stay down, get you some money, but use it for something.
And so your platform, you just how do you get people to get on your shows and stuff like that?
Money.
Plain and simple.
Pay them.
Where can the people find you at?
Wide Toast the Game. On Instagram is Wide Toast the Game 268. and I have a YouTube channel. It's called Wild Chose the Game. It's the same.
Well, y'all make sure y'all follow her brand. You
Yes.
know.
Check me out.
Yeah. And thank you for the time.
You're welcome.
You have Faneo, and who do we have the pleasure of speaking with?
My name is Erica Pope.
Nice to meet you. So can you tell me a little bit about your brand?
Of course. So I'm actually the VP of marketing for Young King. Young King was founded by Stefan Miller and Cora Miller because she and him had a son, and having a young black boy with a lot of hair presents a different, bit of obstacles when you're just used to working on your own hair as a woman. So she went out and looked for something, could not find anything that was in support of her son. So she was like, you know what? This is an opportunity in the market to create a product. And really, it's a great evolutionary thing because we are targeting young men and really wanting to empower them to lean into their personal care journey at a younger age. A lot of times, young men don't start caring about that stuff until they're 20 or older. And so we want to get the young black boys specifically more in tune with self. And beyond just the products, also just mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. The brand's been around for about 3 years. They were featured on Shark Tank about 2 years ago, so the brand's been doing really well since they're yes. It's all plant-based vegan products, and so we really care about what we're putting on our bodies and in our bodies, and so we want to make sure we're educating young black boys on the importance of what's on in your products, because a lot of times boys just use whatever they just use whatever's in the bathroom, right? So creating a proper routine and giving quality products, creating a lifestyle brand for these young men. So yeah.
Awesome. And where can the people find you at?
Oh, so the products are sold online at Amazon, and you can of course purchase them in Walmart and Target all over the country, and you can also buy them directly from us at youngkinghaircare.com.
Are y'all located in Atlanta?
So the founders do live here in Atlanta, but we don't have like a physical location, so that's why we have so many options for you to purchase us. Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time.
Of course, thank you.
So you have Faneo, and who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
I'm Casey Thomas, and my company is Chocolate Moonshine.
Chocolate Moonshine. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yes, Chocolate Moonshine is the best fudge in the market right now. It is 30 to 50% less sugar than traditional fudge, so it's super creamy. It's handmade. Everything's made by hand. Nothing's made by machine, and it's made to order. So we've got 30 to 50% less sugar in these flavors here. We're called Chocolate Moonshine because we have flavors that are infused with alcohol. However, everything we have is gluten-free. Everything we have is family-friendly, meaning children, pregnant women can all consume it. Our truffle bars have been featured on Good Morning America, and thank you. And our fudge is on QVC at least twice a month.
And what is the inspiration behind all of this?
The inspiration is to make the world's healthiest fudge with a little fun with it. Yes. The creator is Christopher Warman, and he actually wanted to make a healthy fudge. So he went into his basement, started whipping some things up, adding a little bit of this and that, making the world's healthiest fudge. It is backed by Hershey's and Godiva also. Yes. So these are 100 calories, our truffle bars. They're all filled with ganache, and they're 6% sugar, 6% gluten.
Which one would you recommend for people that
If you've never tried a truffle before, I would recommend, if it's something that's infused with alcohol, I would recommend the banana rum. That's my favorite. If not infused with alcohol, my other favorite is Hot Mess because it does a little dance in your mouth. I love it. And then on our fudge, my favorite is the dark espresso and the mango habanero. I'm a spicy girl, so yep.
And where can the people find you at?
You can always follow us on Instagram at chocolate_moonshine_ATL. We have a page there. And then you can also go to chocolatemoonshine.com. We ship all over the country. Yep. And you can find us on QVC.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
So you got Faneo, and who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
I am the chakra doctor.
I love it. Can you tell me about it, Chakra Doctor?
So in 2014, I met Dr. Sabi, and he changed my life. Meeting Dr. Sabi was like meeting Christ. And I was 315 pounds, and met Dr. Sabi. He changed my life. He planted the seed that changed my life, and I aspired to be like him. And here I am, a natural holistic healer. I've healed over 25,000 people of so-called incurable disease, and in California, they call me Dr. Sabi number 2.
Ooh, we like it. So
Yeah.
what's the inspiration of, meeting Dr. Seaby and wanting to do what he done?
Well, remember, I met Dr. Sabi on accident. I was at the New Orleans Convention Center being a busboy, doing my thing, right? And next door they had a convention. They had this tall man, everybody flocking around him. And I said, who is this tall black man with all these white folks, Hispanic folk, Asian folk, and black folk hovering around him? And I dropped my job. I dropped everything I was doing, and I went to the convention, and I talked to him for 15, 20 minutes. And that 15, 20-minute talk changed my life forever. Yeah.
So for the people that really don't know exactly what it is that you do, can you explain a little bit about it?
Yes, so Chakra Doctor, the reason why they call me Chakra Doctor is because I invented my own yoga system. I'm the only black man on the planet that has his own yoga system, right? When you go to the other yoga systems, you're doing somebody else's, Indian or a Buddhist yoga, or somebody that's not of our race, our color, our creed. But I'm the only black man that has his own yoga system that is, you can be licensed to do it and get paid to do it, right? So that's how I started off, doing my chakras and activating the chakras, right? And then I said, well, you know what? Since I'm doing this spiritual stuff, I might as well follow in Dr. Sabi's footsteps and do the natural holistic health, because they match the spiritual. The spirit and health match, right? So that's what I did. And literally, I aspired to be like him, and literally now here we are, you know what I mean?
And where can the people find you at?
Chakradoctor.xyz is my website, but you can find me on Instagram at chakradoctor_. You can catch me on TikTok, other news. What else? But the XYZ, chakradoctor.xyz is the main spot you can find me at. And you got all my social media links, everything on that website.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome, man.
You said New Orleans, you already know it's at.
Yeah, you already know it's
I'm
out.
from Algiers.
I'm from Algiers. Oh.
Boom. So you got Fennell, and who do we have the pleasure of speaking with?
My name is Tiara. I am with Royalty and Herbs.
Nice to meet you. So when I walked by, you stopped me and was going to tell me about this tea. So can you explain a little bit about it?
Of course. So I make herbal teas that all have some sort of medicinal effect. All of my teas come in tea bags for the convenience, because I understand we don't all have time for loose leaf herbs. But I still want to introduce medicinal properties, medicinal holistic health to our people. So I have teas that range from anxiety to sleep, to women and their menstrual problems, vitamins, as well as focus to combat consuming so much coffee. So I try to make it great for you, because I understand that you have the ability to heal yourself. I'm just here to give you the tools to do it.
So for the people that don't know about the tea, what is it beneficial for?
So grounded is great for anxiety. It has like a CBD effect. So your body will physically relax. It has lavender as well as catnip, which throws a lot of people off. It works wonderful for us. I have light work. Light work has black tea as well as ashwagandha root. The ashwagandha root brings more blood to your brain, so that way it forces you to really focus more. It's more stimulation that way. It also helps with, that as well. All right.
And
I was like, yeah. Self-love is great for women in hormonal balancing. So I used to have terrible fibroids, ovarian cysts. My periods would be terribly cramped, terrible, bleeding. I wanted to die. Y'all don't know what that means. Y'all don't know what it feels like. But the women, I'm telling you, live and die by self-love. Now it has lightened up. It's lighter. It's shortened. It is beautiful. Vitamin T is packed with minerals, vitamins, and nutrients. Lemongrass, elderberry, hibiscus, dried pineapples. It is wonderful. I drink that one cold. I do. And then 7th Day, it has valerian root and lemon balm, which that combination helps insomniacs. So if you drink that one 30 minutes before you go to sleep, 15 minutes later, you're going to go to sleep. Yes. So you can follow me on all socials at Royalty Herbs. And then you can follow me on my website, Royalty and Herbs.
And last question.
Yeah.
Why should someone get this? Why?
Well, first and foremost, I made it for you. It is love. It is genuine. I am just here to help my people. I'm just here to empower us, because you have the ability to do it, like I said. So my teas are just more convenient and easier for you to obtain. That is it. That is all that, and they taste great, sweet or unsweetened.
And thank you for your time.
And thank you for having me.
Yourself. So you have Faneo, and who do we have the pleasure of speaking with?
Q Nicole Vanderhorst with WH Farms.
Okay, nice to meet you. You know, I love your setup. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
So we are an industrial hemp farm, Black woman owned. We grow on African American and Tuscarora and legacy farmland in eastern North Carolina. We want to bring the heritage of our history into the cannabis plant. We infuse it into body care and wellness products so that people can really feel the therapeutic benefits. And we also white label books that we want to help businesses launch or expand into the CBD industry so they don't have to go through the red tape that the government is trying to play us with. Because in 5 years it ain't gonna be $1 million to get a license when it's federally legal. So they got a little come up happening. Yeah, we're gonna interrupt that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a disruptor. That's me, disruptor. Yeah.
So what's like, all your inspiration behind it?
Well, a couple of things. First and foremost, I was diagnosed with delayed PTSD after the death of my father. I was flipping houses, a full general contractor at the time, so I couldn't afford to be depressed. And so I used CBD as opposed to the medicines that the psychiatrist was prescribing because I was afraid of the addictions that can come with the medication. The second thing is that, 20 years ago, I watched my brother get a federal sentence. He had a couple of pounds on him and the rest was statements. But he served 20 years federal time for a cannabis plant. And now we have the former Speaker of the House as one of the biggest cannabis consultants in this country. So what we got to do, right? How as Black women, we got to step up to the plate because our brothers have been criminalized behind bars. They jump in front of this plant. They're trying to make them feel real crazy about it. So us as queens come to the front and we're going to plant our flag in the industry. We have a farm. We grow on 50 acres and we share with people quality CBD so they can understand the power of cannabis.
Wow.
Yeah.
And why you do all this? You don't have to do it. Why you do it?
It's God's vision. I'm just a vessel. I'm just a vessel. I love God. I'm sold out for Christ and I love cannabis. I smoke every morning and me and God are okay with it. And so our elderly need to understand that. And we want to help, especially people in our culture, deal with the trauma that we're dealing with, the mental health that we have to deal with. These products help to ease us so that we can be better parents, better participants, better society members. They don't understand the anxiety we have, but we do. And so that's what it's about.
And where can the people find you at?
So you can find us on Instagram, WH Farms Co. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, same place, and whfarms.co on the internet. We ship nationwide and internationally. And people can book a call to start a business if they want to as well. We're happy to have white labeling opportunities as also.
We love it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Me too.
you.
Yep.
Thank you.
So you have Faneo, and who do we have the pleasure of speaking with?
My name is Latoya, and I am the owner of a Trader Design LLC.
Can you tell us about it?
Sure. So we are a full custom design shop. We do everything from banners to car decals, pillows, tumblers, promotional items. We have candles, melts, keychains, anything you need custom design we can do.
Okay, wow. And what was the inspiration behind all of this?
Well, we have an online store now. We also have a brick and mortar store that's located here in Georgia. I first started because I was in a different field in banking, and my doctor recommended that I do something that makes me feel happy. Wow. So I started designing on the side. People started liking it, and they wanted to buy it, so it turned into a business.
Wow, okay. How long has your business been going for?
It's been around for 5 years now.
5 years. And this is your crew right here?
It is. It's me and my partner. Her name is Susan Pitt.
How you doing? How you doing?
Yes, and then we have 2 other employees as well. So it's been going really good.
Where can the people find you?
They can find me on any of social media platforms at A Treasured Design LLC. I'm also on Etsy as We Make Treasures, and also Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, any of them. Look for A Treasured Design. That's with an ED on Treasured.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Well, with Zam, we got Fanel here at the Ultimate Women's Expo. As you can see in the back, we're on the stage right here. We went through a lot of interviews. We got a lot of connections, talked to a lot of different people, talked about their brands, see the type of stuff that can help you in your journey in life. Make sure y'all stay tuned. We dropping shitload of content. And remember, keep standing their chest, because failure is not an option. Yes, Lord, we shall receive.